And hey, YouTube, we're coming back. Come on, load.
It says no,
Okay,
followed by why should I?
there's that. Oh, okay, that explains that. Let's.
Which explains what?
I was trying to figure out why there wasn't a lot of progress on my coke oven while I was off. Chunk loader placement.
Ah,
Let's see. Yep. All right, there. And I found a way to deal with my potato farm a little better.
oh,
Yeah, IC2 crops are actually useful for something. Like, I'm abusing IC2 crops with MFR harvesters. It's it's actually quite amusing when you look at the base because I don't have to have a planter. Yeah. But I've got a nine nine by I've got a genuine 9x9 field of potatoes mounted on IC2 crops.
I see. Trying to see if I have a diamond in here somewhere. My sword just broke. So I want to make a stone sword with a diamond tip.
Sword. Uh, wood. Let's see. What metals do I have? Sword. A diamond's not that good for. It doesn't actually increase the attack damage.
Ah, I just need a decent sword. If I need to, I'll just enchant something random here. Like
Hmm.
slap together a normal iron sword and enchant it.
Uh,
I don't really have the advanced stuff here, and I don't feel like having to run to your place every time I need to repair it. I
then
will eventually have this stuff here, mind you, but
yeah. Well, Let's see, how much I've got enough moss stone.
Oh, you can make moss stone with the chisel mod.
Let's see, recipe. Moss stone recipe. There's a couple of shape crafting that are done through one through Biomes O Plenty, one through Magical Crops. Imbuing station. Fluid transposer. There's the easy one.
I got an even easier one.
Moistener.
I get some.
And that old trick that used to work with Red Power 2. Yeah, I think somebody turned that on too. I know the one you're talking about.
I've got to find some way to stop these zombies from sneaking onto my B platform.
And I've been, for the longest time, meaning to put together some long fall boots, and I finally did it. Anyway, let's see what I'm going to need. I'm going to need that with me, and
Just playing shooting gallery with some zombies.
oh, that reminds me of something that I wanted to make. Let's see, what gets me the most? 5 there, 4 there, 4 and that there. Okay. I'm here trying to think of what gives me the most blaze powder out of a blaze rod, and it's a it's an IC2 macerator. In case you're wondering, I'm making a needle gun. You thought just regular bow and arrow was fun.
I use the needle gun a fair amount, actually, in,
You kind of have to.
yeah. Good way to save ammunition, actually.
There. Needle gun ammo. Anvil. Let's see. Let's put that in. Anyway, I'm coming down with an automatic enchanting table because I need to enchant my longfall boots, and that's the only way to do it.
Okay, just be sure to take it back then.
Okay.
I just don't want to rely too much on anybody else for teching right now.
Okay. Even though the auto-enchanting table is well within your tech reach.
Even though...
I see a skeleton under a tree over this way. So... Oh, there he is. Boop! Oh, really?
Now, where's me chisel? Chisel, chisel. There she is. Thought for sure I could get mossy cobblestone using the chisel.
Last stand and blast protection. Okay, that'll do.
What do you think of that? As opposed to the,
That's not too bad.
I have to find some other lighting source, but yeah. That's just mostly an experiment, really.
Yeah. And this
But
room,
yeah.
and this room, my god.
Yeah, I know.
It
I'm
looks
going to
like
have to get...
no, it looks like Soren dropped in.
Ah.
I don't think I need to explain beyond that. It looks like Soren dropped in.
If Soren dropped in, we'd need Direwolf to come clean the mess.
Yeah. Need some of these trees down?
Not an entirely big hurry for that.
Well, I'm taking this rubber tree because I need the rubber wood.
That's fine.
Have you scanned all the things yet? Didn't think so.
No,
Have you
don't
scanned?
have all the knowledge. Can't even scan some wood.
Yeesh.
can't even scan grass.
Ugh.
It takes a while to ramp up where you can scan just about everything you want, you know.
Long falls. I have effectively 3 levels of last stand.
So what does that work out to?
That works out to me being able to get something decent out of out of that final room in that dungeon there. That's quite clear. Okay.
Not a lot of nodes around here. Following me around?
Not really. I'm heading back. I'm actually heading back to base now that I've got done what I needed to. And precipitation has started.
It's also turning to night, isn't it?
Looks like, yeah.
And Mr. Skellington came down, trying to get the drop on me.
Doesn't he know it's not hot drop o'clock yet?
Well, he learned when he got a couple new puncture wounds to his skull.
Ah. There.
It's time! Time for what? Time for
It's
hot drop o'clock!
hot drop o'clock! Suddenly, Caldari Super Capital Fleet. Oh my. Isn't that interesting?
What?
I can save on bucket use when I'm making my sludge, lava, and sewage needle gun ammo.
Well, there's some sludge up here.
Yeah. The thing is that I don't have a pump set up or available rather. But what it is I use a cyclic assembler, and it will intelligently replace buckets of liquid with liquid that's piped in.
Okay, you said you had a lot of mossy up there, right?
I have a lot of mossy stuff, yeah. So we could you could just make a self-repairing sword. Because unless you're actually in the final room of a roguelike dungeon, it's not going to break if it's self-repair.
Unless I fight excessively. Now I could probably use some of your materials to make a better sword than I could otherwise make, which is going to be a stone sword. But I'm trying to rely on my own stuff first. Like, grabbing raw materials from you is one thing. Starting a whole new sword that I can't make on my own with my own setup, that's completely different. You only got a couple mossy cobble.
Yeah, but the mossy bricks
Yeah?
can actually make the moss balls as well. And
And how many did I need again?
you need for a moss ball, total of
Oh, I
9.
mean, and I only need one for my,
1 for your sword, yeah.
okay.
It's over here.
Okay, just adding mossy to my stone sword should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Did you catch a glimpse of my farm? The current state of the potato farm?
I'll take a look here. I didn't pay attention.
Ah.
I see.
Yeah. sludge and lava are my two most likely liquids to turn into needle gun ammo at this point. Here. You know how I have this tendency of finding like stuff like lava pools that are significantly bigger than I expected them to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened over here again. I'm draining a lava pool from below that appears to be connected to a cave network that is nothing but a lava pool. So, yeah, it's going to take a while for it to drain.
I'd really like to figure out some way to block zombies from coming this way. If zombies can come this way, so can creepers. I could, of course, change the look of this place so I can block them completely, physically, from the water side here, but I don't like that fix.
Magnum torch, maybe?
The problem is that they are coming around the side of the castle, all the way around and then into the castle. It's not a matter of spawning, it's a matter of following.
How? Okay. The thing is that the Magnum torch blocks all hostile spawns within a 64 block radius.
How are those made again?
A combination of chandeliers and potions, if I remember right. Can't remember what the exact combination is, but that's what we have NEI for.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it's 2 torches, 4 chandeliers, and 5 chandeliers, sorry. And some wood. Everything but the chandeliers are easy to deal with. Well, actually, do we have any melons?
Not planted. I have melon seeds in my stash of stuff.
Okay, well, worry about it later. It's not a concern, as it is. Okay, okay. So I want to... First and foremost, my main concern is I want to get a wand of equal trade. Main thing stopping me right now, though, is I need to find some nodes. Okay, I need some order and destruction. I have a touch of destruction, but nowhere near enough, and not a lick of order.
That's obnoxious, isn't it?
Yeah, I also need earth, but I have all of my earth right now.
I wonder how much my flux capacitor is going to beg for mercy when I go to the nether with this hammer.
I don't think we really need to go into depth with explaining that much.
You already know what my hammer is, don't you?
Pretty much. It's virtually always the same.
No.
If it's faster than creative, then it's virtually always the same.
Technically, this is only the second world I've made this particular combination of hammer on.
Is it faster than creative?
Not against stone. It probably will be against netherrack, though.
Close enough. probably could find what I'm looking for in terms of nodes on the mainland, but I'm reluctant to do that.
Because that involves making boats.
No, because that means that if
Oh,
I need more nodes or need to recharge, I'd need to go over there, and we don't go over there nearly enough for them to recharge enough.
yeah. I think the only thing you'd be able to do is make like spot loaders or something.
I forget, what's the difference between a spot loader and a chunk loader?
Chunk loader's default area is 3x3 chunks. Spot
And
loader will only ever do one.
okay, that's destruction. Let me see if I can find any order.
And anyway, YouTube, my guys, yep. And it's that time again. Catch you later.